Okay.
Okay.
What do we want to
It's already pretty loud. Like, look.
start with?
I mean, you made.
That's when you like yelled into it.
Yes. So it's loud.
Yeah.
It's loud. Okay.
Turn it down.
Ready?
Hey, everybody.
Hi! We have a very special guest with us today.
Samuel Niles Faught.
Yay!
What's
Hey.
What's up, Tiger News?
Yes. Welcome to our second podcast. And
Yep.
happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. If you can't tell, we are decked up, decked out.
Decked up and out. Yeah. Up and out.
Anyway, today we have Sam Faught. Yay.
What's up?
Woo. Sam, you want to introduce yourself a little bit more? Tell us who you
Yeah.
are.
I'm Sam Faught. I'm an OG OZKRA Tiger News fan. So
Yes.
I've been around. I support this organization. One of my favorites.
And if you guys don't already know, he made the intro for us.
Yeah.
I made all their
Goated.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, he made all the
They only
music.
used one that I made, so it was pretty cool.
Hey, it's gonna happen soon.
Add one. Play the Bossa Nova one right now.
Oh.
It's somewhere.
Or don't. Cut that part out.
Cut that.
Yay.
Don't
Anyway, happy Halloween, everybody.
Jack-o'-lantern.
I'm Reece.
I'm Ella.
I'm Landon.
And we are
You know Sam.
Yeah, we just introduced me.
And we are the Ozark Tiger podcast today.
And today, we wanted to have a very spooky episode. So, we're going to read some scary stories. I have one. I don't know if... Do you guys have any ready?
I have.
I
You
can
have
tell
some
the
ready?
peg leg.
Do you want to start or do you
Well,
want to
I
go
don't know if I
last?
wanna
You
do
should
that.
tell Peg Leg, because I literally don't remember it.
Okay, tell
I
Pet.
can make one up.
Landon...
Shoot,
I mean,
I'll
I
read-
know some
Hey.
The lottery.
Yeah, I can read one that we read in
Kelly
8th grade, 'cause at this
Jackson.
point- the one that we just read where the child was like, I'm gonna kill my mom.
Oh, no, his sister.
Oh, that was the-
His little sister.
That was,
Trio for 4 voices?
yeah, and she goes, I'm gonna
I
kill
didn't
my
remember.
mom. And my
Oh,
dad's gonna
no,
help."
that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
She's like, I'm gonna
That
kill
was
my mom.
scary.
And
Yeah,
she-
I'm
he
going to
goes,
kill my mom.
No, you're not.
And then
he
they
goes, "I'm
freaking
gonna kill
canceled her.
Yeah, they were
No,
They
he goes to tell her and she starts crying. She goes, don't ever say that again about my daughter. And then,
Yeah.
I remember.
And then they canceled her. They were like, you gotta refute your statement.
It was a him.
Refute
The
your
guy,
statement.
the narrator's a guy, I think.
The narrator's a guy. I read the narrator as a girl, but that's probably just because I'm a girl.
Does anybody know how that ended? Because all I know is he got a
I still don't
letter.
understand.
He had
Or
she had the
whoever it was
paintings.
got a letter.
She got paintings, and she ripped up all the paintings that she got it from that
Yeah.
family. Yeah, and so she ripped
Dorian
all the
Gray.
paintings up.
But did
Not
the
Dorian.
mom, did the mom, did she survive or did the
I
kid
don't
kill
know.
her?
No,
I read it
no.
on
They
Tuesday.
no, she lived. They all lived. She just got paintings from them because they were like, thanks for dealing with that fiasco and just being a good sport. And then they gave her paintings. She said screw those guys, and she ripped them all up.
Okay, I read it like 10 minutes before we went to class.
And
And I was like,
You read it today?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have no
I have
idea.
first block off.
I read it
Oh,
last
yeah.
So I
night.
read it before and I go, what did I just read?
I read it last
All
night.
I got from that was the line is, I'm going to kill my mom.
I'm gonna kill my mom.
So, yeah, if you're not in Lang, take AP Lang if you're a sophomore. And if you're a junior, take Lit.
Take lit.
Or
And-
do comp 1 and 2
Or
And-
don't. Or literally
No,
don't. Why
no,
would
no,
you?
no, no.
because it's easy.
Lit is
credit.
really fun. Lit is really fun because during the month of October, when it's spooky season, she gives you all the scary stories.
We've been reading scary stories for a month.
We've
It's
been
been pretty awesome.
It's been great.
Even
Some of them
though-
are
Do you think
confusing.
Miss
Some
Ray's
of
going to
us.
watch this? Low key? You think she's gonna
I hope
watch
she
Now,
does.
I
Miss
hope
Ray
she
is the
does.
goat.
Because I'm...
You don't even take her class, dude. You just tell people not
Oh.
to take her class.
I don't
You're like,
do
she's the
that.
goat.
I love Miss Ray though. She's
She's
the best.
nice.
Or take her for decades. If you don't want to do hard work, take her
Yeah.
for decades 1 and 2.
But-
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
It's really lit, actually.
Oh,
like
Lit.
AP lit.
Oh.
AP lit is lit.
Well, I said decades 1 and 2,
Oh.
but it's fine.
AP lit's also lit.
Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh,
What happened to him?
Shut down.
He shut down. I used to call
Powering.
AP
Wow.
Lang AP Slay
Ew.
Why?
because it was me and Jarrell.
AP what?
He was in Lang
Yeah, he did Lang.
at the same time you did.
No.
No.
Yeah,
But he was in lit at the same time I was in
like,
Lang,
I was
and
in
I
your
was like, oh,
class and
I have AP Slay homework. I'm not gonna say what we called AP lit.
I don't get it.
Why? It's literally awesome.
Anyway, moving
I think about
on.
poop often.
What?
You're a weirdo.
I was joking, guys.
Okay,
We got
pull
the
up
next
your
Dan
story.
You
Or
guys tell your stories first.
my
I
How
have
story.
long
the
is
last
your
one.
story, Ella?
Mine's probably about a 4-minute read. Is
Your
that
mic
all
is like,
right?
what is-
4-minute read?
And I
It's
can
not even
skip
facing
through.
you.
Why
Oh
would
yeah,
it be
yours
the
was like the
longest
really boring one
story?
last
4
time.
minutes.
That, like took. We do not have
Okay.
like 4 minutes to spare.
I literally
We
timed.
all spent 6 minutes talking about it.
Okay, y'all are
Shorten it.
taking more time by not letting me speak. Okay, so I read this. I timed myself reading this, and it was like 4.5 minutes, but it was also midnight, and I was really tired. So now I'll probably be faster. I also don't have my glasses, so also I can skip through some things because there's some details that aren't necessary.
Yellow pepper.
Okay, this one is called. Is this good with everyone?
Just go.
Yeah, just read
Okay.
it.
Distorting.
This is gonna be the worst.
Distorted.
Go home.
Distorted warning signals.
You've already taken like a minute. So
When I got the first one, I was literally seconds away from stepping onto the plane when a call from unknown blared from my cell phone.
Is this like written by a kid, or is this like a real scary story?
This is a real scary story.
Because Reese has that one that was like written by the kid.
It was funny.
It was good, yeah.
It was a ringtone I hadn't heard before, when I was pretty sure hadn't come with the phone. Normally, I wouldn't have stopped to answer it, but I was expecting a call about a job I had interviewed for the previous week. I took a deep breath and accepted the call. Hello? Do not get on the plane!
What?
A woman's voice garbled and strange, as if her vocal cords had been shredded, and she was trying desperately to choke out speech. Despite the unnerving, fractured quality of her voice, her tone was insistent and eerily calm. Then the call ended. I froze. I had always had a slight phobia of air travel, and something about this call was just... There's no way I was about to get on a 7-hour flight now. I turned around and headed toward the food court.
Still going. There's no way I'm going to get on this plane now. I'm going to the food court. I'm still getting on the plane.
No, she turned around to the airport and went to the food court.
I thought like the food court was like in the airport. Like
No, well,
She's
the
still
airport
going.
that she's
she's
boarding.
already in the airport. I thought she just woke up.
What?
I thought she was in bed.
She's boarding a plane. She gets a call. The call
What
says
details have you added?
She
I
gets
thought she like woke up and got a call.
no,
Because it said distress warning signals or whatever.
no,
Oh,
distorted.
Distorted.
I was literally. She says I was literally seconds away from stepping onto the plane when a call from unknown blared from my cell
I
phone.
wasn't. Yeah, my fault.
Okay,
Okay. I'm sorry, bro.
okay.
I'm
She
done
was
on
good.
the phone.
Then she said, "I'm gonna get on another flight later this afternoon." I watched from the airport Starbucks 3 hours later as every TV in the terminal lit up with the crash footage of the plane I should have been on. No survivors, not a single one. So she got the call. The call was like, "Don't go on the plane." And
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. You got that.
I'm comprehending that.
That wasn't the only call. Throughout the years, they were few and far between.
On the island.
Throughout the years, she got more calls throughout the years. They were few and far between, but they were always right, and she always listened. Do not go on that blind date tonight. 5 months later, my would-be date was convicted of killing 4 women, all with my hair color and build. Found them in a shallow grave about 250 feet from the diner he offered to take me to. Do not drive to the concert tonight. 18-wheeler lost control and plowed into a line of cars. Every driver crushed, every driver killed in the stretch of freeway I would have been driving down. No matter if I got a new phone, if I moved across the country, the calls would still come. I could almost feel the presence of whatever it is, watching over me. I imagine being at the bottom of
Francis Botterill.
the freezing ocean. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
The presence of Francis Botterill.
Francis Botterill, the one on the phone.
Oh. I imagine being at the bottom of the freezing ocean, still strapped into my coach section plane seat, or being in that mass grave across from the diner, or watching an 18-wheeler skidding toward my car, knowing death was imminent, and I'd get this tightness in my chest. I think about how thin that line was, how close I'd gotten. If I hadn't had a job interview I was waiting to hear back from, I'd never listen to the first call, and that would be it for me. It always felt like something was coming for me, but there's always this fractured, warped voice with these calls that never seemed to exist after I heard them. Self-destructing warning signals. rotting away before my eyes, and I was alive. I had a bad feeling about this cruise. I'd planned it as a girls' week out with some of my old friends from college and was looking forward to a week in the tropics in the dead of winter. But part of me could almost sense that the call was coming. Maybe I'd watched Titanic one too many times, but there was a little nagging fear from the start. I hoped it would be fine, but I knew that if something was going to happen, I'd get the call, and I'd know. Now, a week before I'm set to go on the cruise, after stepping into my apartment after returning from dinner with a friend, I notice my cell has a message from unknown.
Cell phone.
What did I say?
Cell.
Well, that's what it says. My cell.
Okay.
Cell phone. My cell phone.
I know.
My cell phone has a
cell
message from unknown. They've never had to leave a message before. Haven't checked it all night. Dang it. And I really wanted to go on that cruise too. Oh well. Not worth whatever horrific fate awaited me in that cold, dark ocean. I click play message and feel my stomach drop as I listen to the voice sounding horrifically distorted, as if it emanates from a throat slash to ribbons, crackling with more urgency than ever before. I look around my apartment as the voice on the phone repeats the same phrase over and over again. Do not come home after dinner tonight. Do not come home after dinner tonight. Do not come home after dinner tonight. Do y'all get it?
Is that the end?
Yeah.
Bro, skip the front.
Do y'all get it?
She's about to go on the cruise.
Oh my gosh. Do you get it?
Okay, the
Don't come
boys
home
told her
after
not to
dinner.
come out after dinner.
She's already home from dinner. And she hasn't been on her phone
It's
all
a
night.
message.
Mhm.
Oh,
it was
no.
a voicemail. Because she wasn't responding to her call, so it left a voicemail.
Like Donnie
and said,
Darko.
don't come home from dinner. And she was already home from dinner.
Oh my gosh, that sucks for her, doesn't it?
That's like literally the whole plot of Donnie Darko.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what that is.
So-
So
Go-to
that's
movie.
terrifying.
He gets like
weird.
calls like the world was gonna end and like whatever.
And then it ended.
Well, he like stops it from ending
Oh,
Oh.
what a cool guy.
by like sacrifice.
What a stand-up guy.
Legend.
What a legend. Like James Baldwin.
But,
Like
like,
James
everyone thinks he's,
Baldwin
like,
is a legend. Yes. He doesn't know who James Baldwin is. Do you know who James
Yeah,
Baldwin is?
Yeah.
He was in Lang. He was like this.
Oh, you were in Lang.
I have a picture
And
of him
then,
You
sleeping.
slept through
I have
Lang?
2 pictures of
Like
him
a
sleeping.
couple.
In
A couple.
Well,
Did
they're
you
like the
pass?
He didn't.
documentaries. Not the second semester.
Okay, I will say I did almost fall asleep during a documentary, but I held myself together.
I got that credit though.
Not that it was boring. I was just tired.
All roads lead back to Lang.
All roads.
Lang
Always.
was stress, bro.
It was awesome though.
I love
You know what
Lang.
got
I
me
love
stressed?
Lit. Love
Bio
T-Ray.
Math.
It was
Stress,
all
bro.
fun and games until one of the girls in our class that I sat by got kicked out because she failed for a semester.
That's Josh.
No, Josh, rest in
He
peace.
didn't get kicked
Josh.
out, but
He left. He left on his own. He resigned.
Well, he was not doing good.
He
I feel
retired.
bad.
Actually, speaking
Okay,
of that,
well.
can I check what my grade is in that class?
Yeah, yeah, she graded everything. Okay.
I did not
Well-
check my
This
grades
might
right
be
now.
a scary story in itself once I looked at it.
Your canvas
Okay,
major.
okay, guys, what's your guess?
I-
Actually, if it's
Well,
bad, I'm just gonna go like this.
what was it?
I already
before?
know what mine
A?
is.
I think you're probably still.
Yeah,
at A.
you're probably
You'll be
still
fine.
an A. Mine
An 89.
has been an A. I know what it is.
That's tough.
You can get it back up,
Okay,
girl.
B is not bad. Though.
Even though I think I slayed this timed right, so
Yep.
Hopefully that will get your grade up.
Hey, D's get degrees.
It's C's get degrees. No one says
Oh.
D's get degrees.
Well,
that's literally the saying. Is D's get degrees.
It
Oh,
makes
C's
sense
get
because D
degrees.
and D.
My mom tells her kids it's D's in her class, so it's D's get
Well,
degrees.
Well, you
As
should
long as
try
pass,
for a
bro.
C. I mean,
as long
like.
as you pass.
As long as
It's
you pass,
C's
bro.
get
As long as you
degrees.
pass.
It's true though. It's
As
true.
long as
Why
you
you-
I
pass,
believe-
bro.
I
As
be-
long
I'm
as
looking
you
it up
pass.
right now because I think.
I believe it is C's get degrees, but some people say
Oh.
D's get degrees because A, now
'Cause they-
D's are now passing.
Well, because these are bad.
Oh, so then, okay, well, I see your vision then.
Yeah.
D's are passing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, D's do get degrees.
D's.
That's
But
what
like-
I'm saying. As long as you pass.
But it is C's get degrees.
Okay.
Mine is a. Okay, I'm confused because on Canvas, she just graded a bunch of stuff. I got A's in everything that she just graded, and my grade is the same as it was before,
I agree or not.
which is a 93%. So I don't know why it's the same. Maybe Canvas just hasn't loaded.
I don't know.
But
I have a B.
That's scary. The grades stayed the same. She graded and the grades stayed the same.
Oh my god.
Tomorrow's December 1st.
is tomorrow December 1st?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it's like that. It's the kid from Home Alone. He's like,
Oh,
tomorrow's December
oh.
1st. And it
I
gets
thought
posted
I
in like June.
I was
I
tripping
thought
for a second.
tomorrow was December 1st.
No, but he said that, and I easily gaslit myself.
It's
into
October
thinking it was.
24th.
You're the type of person to like be hypnotized.
You're the type of person to be hypnotized.
Okay. The only people who like get hypnotized are stupid people.
We have a ghost in the podcast room.
No offense. That's not meant towards you, but like
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay.
You're the type to get hypnotized.
I fully don't
Stupid
believe
people who get hypnotized.
Hypnosis. The people who say hypnosis works are the people like, yeah, you just have to believe in it. I'm like, yeah, well, if you believe in it, then it's gonna happen. It's like,
Sheep are
It's
the
not
type
real,
of people
bro.
who get hypnosed.
it's not real.
Hypnosis.
Like if you're not gonna get, if you're not,
We have a ghost.
She's
Yeah,
keeping
there's
y'all
a
in
ghost.
check.
hypnosis is not
Reece
real.
Cook, keeping you on check.
Hypnosis is I stand on that hill and I will die on that hill. That hypnosis is, I can't say that word, is not real.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
Have you seen that one time they turned Rhett and Link into a chicken?
It's not
Yes!
real.
Have you seen
Yes!
None
that?
of those things are real.
Link
It's
thought he
You
was
want-
a chicken, bro.
Not
Speaking of
real.
which, what are y'all's Halloween costumes this year?
Myself
Oh.
in my room
I
asleep.
don't have a Halloween costume.
Do you
I
Me
want to
too,
be
bro.
Uncle Sam, but I don't have the costume.
Oh,
And I
I'm
probably
gonna
won't.
be Link from Rhett and Link.
As the chicken.
No.
The chicken. That way, you know, he like
No.
stabs the dude.
But my
I don't know what
He
that
does a
is.
lot of crazy
Dude,
stuff.
this
I
guy
don't
was
know.
just in a chicken costume. He like tried to stab him.
See the one where he's like putting the whipped cream on it, explodes.
Oh, would you like some of this on your
what is it that he says?
A
Do you
little bit of this.
do you want a little bit of
that,
this?
Explodes on his face.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
TikTok funny video.
No, a YouTube funny video.
You
It was on
YouTube.
first.
Saw it on the shorter video.
The shorter video that my low attention span can adapt to. I love my low
You guys wanna
attention
hear a
span
scary story?
YouTube.
Yes, we want to hear a scary story.
Well, okay. I have all these.
Can
scary
you
stories in
make
Before you
sure
say
it's
that-
still recording?
Before you say that, you know what I want to be for
Yep.
Halloween?
Yay!
If I wasn't it, I want to be the person. Is it iCarly with the stick and he has the bagels and he goes, I'll say the whole stick. $5.
What's his name?
I don't think
I know
Gibby?
exactly. That's not Gibby. The guy at the smoothie
No,
stop.
he has
like
the-
all the different weird stuff.
Yeah, and he goes, I'll say the stick. $5.
I was Egyptian
I'll be a
Trisha
purple
Paytas for
coat.
Halloween last year.
Okay,
You're gonna get a haircut like that.
All right. Okay. Well, here are my stories. I have lots of short stories. So unlike Ella's long stupid story. So here's my
That one
first
was
story.
good. That one was good.
This time that one was
It took me a
You
while.
just weren't
I
listening.
literally didn't understand anything that happened. Okay. Well,
Not all of us can be smart.
this is 3 sentences. I call cable company. Said they send their best guys to fix problems. Little did I know, they send Larry.
See, I don't get
That's
The
not,
cable guy.
the cable guy.
He's not an actual cable guy.
It doesn't say that in the text.
yeah,
Because
The
it's,
point.
it's not.
Can you
They're
infer
not
that?
directly saying the
Oh,
characters.
Oh,
But I
okay.
don't know who Larry is.
Larry the cable guy, comedian. He's Mater.
Oh, I like Mater.
Oh, so you have to have prior knowledge to understand that joke.
Oh, I hope.
Is
okay.
Larry the cable guy a real person?
Yes, he's Mater from the Cars movie.
Of course.
I tried washing my hands before eating lunch.
I'll find it.
Then I remember I had died and had no hands and couldn't eat.
Wait, he died?
No, this is a different story.
No, remember, I had died.
I tried washing my hands before eating lunch. Then I remembered I had died and had no hands and can't eat too.
What
And
happened to
can't
him, bro?
eat too.
He's an amputee.
He died, and so you can't eat. So why
He
would
also
you need to
can't.
wash
He
his
also doesn't
hands?
have hands
Yeah.
or feet. Is that what it says? Hands or feet?
No, it's just hands.
I had died and had no hands and can't eat too. Why are you talking about feet? It says nothing about feet,
Deal.
bro. It says nothing about feet.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. He doesn't have that.
I'm trying to find it.
No, he's dead.
He can't
So it
do the
doesn't matter.
dance.
He's dead, bro.
Okay.
He can't thank Beyonce.
Okay, next
He's
story.
dead.
Should I say the one about the surgery?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do the subway one first. This one's scary. This is 2 sentences. So,
Is it actually scary?
yeah. I was walking in a subway station until I saw him. The
Larry?
subway surfer.
Oh. I thought it was going to be Larry again.
Subway surf.
It's just Landon Roland.
Remotely scary.
Well, think about it, dude. Why is he always running away from
Put
the cop?
Subway,
What
put
did
Subway
he do?
Surfer's
I have this
gameplay on the
story.
screen.
Graffiti at the
Put it right now while we talk
Okay.
about this.
I
What
have
did he do? Why is he always running away from?
Graffiti.
What's he graffitiing? Swastikas?
It's Subway Surfer.
You can't graffiti anything. That's vandalism.
I know, but like, what's he doing?
Who knows? He runs away before he finds
No,
out.
he's doing graffiti of Subway Surfer. Subway Surfer.
This always happens when we're on camera in October.
And then they go.
The Subway Surfer is anti-Semitic.
No, he's not.
And racist, too, probably, if you're anti-Semitic at that point.
Here's the thing. Here, also, I have this scary story that apparently is really good,
You can
but
literally
it's
play as a
low-key
black
long.
character.
So if you guys get bored, just let me know and we'll just cut it.
Can I say my last story?
Yes, you can.
This one, I like to say this often. This is one of my favorites. I'm finally all alone in my bedrooms. I say to myself in my bedrooms at midnight. Psst, you are not alone in your bedrooms at midnight, said the evil knife guy.
My red flag is I can't laugh without snot shooting out my nose.
Okay, I have this story, but here's the thing. It's
Red flag.
low-key long, so as soon as you guys, like, check out, just let me know and I'll turn it off.
Let me know.
Okay, so the headline is when I was 8 years old, I thought my house was haunted. The truth was much scarier.
Oh, was it a Frogger?
The video game?
Yeah.
No.
Crossy Road.
A frog
some
isn't a
gameplay.
Frogger a guy who
Frogger gameplay.
isn't a Frogger a guy like not necessarily a guy, but a person who like will live in someone else's house. For
A homeless
A
person?
homeless person?
no, that's a squatter in an abandoned house, but this is someone in a living like
And it's
a
called a
house,
Frogger?
and that's a Frogger.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you guys get checked out, just say stop it.
Check
And
out.
Low-key, I'll just make up an end to the story.
Improv.
Low-key, high-key, we'll just finish it. Okay, I was 8 years old when I last saw my mother. We lived in a somewhat big house out of the countryside, a decent drive from the nearest towns and cities.
Like
When
down
I-
W or like...
On Third Street?
I don't know, just make up a...
Up Third
This is
Street.
Sam, this is a once upon a time story, so make up your own setting.
You guys are down Sailmore in the story.
Okay. One night, I heard cries and screams coming from the walls. I yelled for my mom, who burst in worried. The voices didn't stop. My mom didn't seem to notice. She banded the walls in order...
Banged.
Is this true?
I don't know.
Irrelevant.
Is this story real before I get scared or not?
Probably. Well, let's
Objection.
be real.
Irrelevant.
She banged on the walls and ordered the voices to stop and let me sleep. They did as she asked. 3 nights after...
That's
you done?
scary.
3 nights after, I got in the shower and turned on the water. Blood, boiling hot blood, spit from the shower head. I screamed at it, slowly burned my face and body.
What?
Ew.
My mother pulled me
think it
out
does
quickly and dried me
it's
off with a towel. The white towel turned red as she wiped away the blood all over me. A week later, I went back to the bathroom to brush my teeth. The light bulb overhead began to flicker, and the quickly... What are y'all doing over there?
Getting scared?
Scary, yeah.
The light bulb overhead began to flicker, and the quick instance... the room was dark. I saw a man staring back at me through the mirror.
Like Bloody Mary.
Oh.
Shoot.
That used to scare. I wouldn't look in mirrors. Like, that scared me so bad.
I wouldn't look in mirrors because
Your face is pretty
He
scary,
was
so I
pale
get it.
and skinny, as if he hadn't eaten in days.
I can
The
extend my
light stopped
jaw.
flickering, and I almost played it off as an illusion until a bloody handprint appeared in the mirror. It was the last week before school starts. I laid in my bed and must have snoozed off for a good few minutes to half an hour when my closet door
scary.
opened. Inside stood a woman, pale and
Oh my
skinny
gosh.
like the man in the mirror. I didn't know what I was seeing at first from how dark it was, but it
This house is
became
messed up, dude.
Wyatt,
it
bro.
became clear once the woman rushed to my bed and began to strangle me.
What is
Average
these people's
Wyatt house
problem?
experience, bro. Average White House.
Her
experience.
cold,
White's house is kind of scary.
her cold
middle of
grip
the woods.
tightened as she accused me of killing her husband. That's when my mom barged in with an axe in her hand, swung at the woman. The woman's head came completely off
I don't think it's that easy.
and landed on my lap. I screamed.
Wait.
I don't think this is
I
real
screamed
anymore.
in absolute fear as my mom told me to hush. It's time I showed you something. I remember her saying. She took my hand and escorted me to my closet. She led me through the narrow tunnel that connected every room in the house behind the walls.
That's cool. Wish my house had that.
My memory on everything I saw is still fuzzy. Maybe I chose to forget how horrifying the sights were. I do remember, however, following my mother into the basement. That was a dumb decision. On our primary basement, but another one hidden and tucked underneath.
Wait, 2 basements?
Yeah,
Double
so one
basement.
on top and one tucked underneath.
Wow.
Her exact words, I'd rather not repeat. Just know that she was very disappointed in me and that I should have kept quiet like a good boy.
But she's a girl.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looks flat.
So
You guys
I
feel like
thought
you're
the character was a
Yes.
girl though.
No, I'm just reading it, so it sounds like girl because I'm.
Well, no, I thought it said like. Okay, never mind.
But her
that's fine.
mom has been saying she like her mom.
Yeah, like her mom.
That's
So
you.
now it's, she's
Okay, I was
a
like,
good
I
little
don't
boy.
like that.
Good little boy.
Shoot. Okay, keep quiet like a good little boy. I don't know why. If there is a why, she began to bite into my neck.
The mom?
Vampire.
Then my
That's
shoulder.
what vampires do.
She trailed her teeth down my arm, ripping away as much flesh as she could.
Ah!
This didn't happen.
Ew!
I cried and
Bro would
pleaded
be
with
dead.
her as she would, but she wouldn't listen.
I think they're alright though.
In a movie, in this exact moment, someone would burst through the door and save me. Maybe a cop, perhaps a relative, a friend. The only reason I live to tell my story is because, for whatever reason, in the twisted, psychotic mind of my mother, whatever little motherly love and instinct she held onto kicked in. She let go, apologizing in a calm manner. She left me laying on the ground as I could no longer scream and instead gasped for air as I started to as I stared at the open wound she gave me. So we're gonna skip until this paragraph to get it over with. Okay.
Scary.
Even with all the details, I still didn't get what the purpose was and why she did everything.
She was hungry.
The voices in the wall.
She did a midnight
She was
snack.
hungry.
Cops showed up some 15 minutes later and raided the house. They took my mother into custody and rushed me to the hospital.
So the cops did save him.
Well, later
Oh.
in life, but yes.
Still
The voices in the wall belonged to the people she buried inside, using their skin as wallpaper. The blood in the shower came from the bleeding bodies that she used to fix the plumbing. The hot was because my mother told me she left the water boiling so they would disintegrate. The mirror was a two-way with the inside looking into the restroom. The flickering light was standard faulty light bulb.
What in the Sweeney Todd yellow wallpaper is this?
This is yellow wallpaper.
Why does that disintegrate in boiling hot water, bro?
Because she's psychotic. The woman's dumb, okay? She didn't know.
You gotta put 'em in a
The woman
barrel.
that came out of my
With a
closet
100
went
calorie
nuts after potential weeks of little
you
to
in
no
there.
nutrition. She attacked me thinking I was aware and helping my mother. I just tell myself the house was haunted and she was possessed to move on with my life. It's the only thing I can really do.
So it wasn't haunted.
Her mom's just a psychotic
Yeah.
maniac.
Like the
That
like
sucks,
what's
dude.
based off of Texas Chainsaw, the guy who like made stuff out of
Albert
people's-
Fish.
Dude, if
Yeah.
only that boy had a random person calling him say, "Don't follow your mom to the basement."
We
True.
could just be like a true crime
I could use
podcast,
someone like that.
bro.
But
Yeah.
he wasn't followed. He
No,
was
don't-
drugged to the basement. She just took him with.
Oh.
That is not good.
We
man.
should just be like a true crime podcast from now on.
So what's
Can
the
we
deal
do-
with if the house isn't haunted, but there's a ghost coming out of the walls and stuff, and her mom, I don't know. That's a
I
bad
think it
story.
was probably a little bit both.
I will give that story a 2 out of 10,
Well,
just because it's
I thought it
really
was
hey,
good.
it
Wait,
got
what
me
did you give mine?
scared. I feel like mine was good.
Like Terrifier.
that was good because the
Gory.
twist at the end that was just you hate to hear it, you know.
It's
Sucks that
gory.
happened.
It was like Terrifier. It was like just gory.
I did
Yeah.
like I did like it. I think a Frogger would have been scarier because I'm afraid of that happening to me. Like that's more realistic. Like just some guy living in your house.
Yeah, that's
and
the
you don't
that's
know.
the thing for me.
Eventually,
Like that's
they figure out
obviously
that
yours
they
wasn't
figure out
realistic,
Food
but
is
like
missing. That's
that
what
one
the
was
Yeah.
biggest thing is because they figure out food is missing.
We also
No,
like,
fridge.
or like they accidentally leave something,
Yeah.
or you accidentally see something.
Yeah.
Have you read that? Have you guys? Did like your TikTok? You ever have like those people like randomly like jumping in Minecraft and then someone's telling a story on the other side, like the split screen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a good story.
Okay.
Play Minecraft.
Oh, I love those videos. I love those videos. They're so good.
I had one that was like
Quality
that,
content.
and it was like everything was like so. She always felt like someone was watching her, and then all of a sudden like she would wake up with like a bruise or something on her foot, or like wake up with like something was moved just slightly where like it's noticeable, and then one
That's
day
scary.
her and her friend were like playing in her bedroom, and that they saw like a little hole in the wall. and they looked through the hole and someone was looking back at them.
Oh, my heart dropped a little bit.
Yeah.
Mine didn't. That's crazy.
And then but they couldn't figure out how to get to the hole, so they told their parents, and they just put the
Just look through it and then take a screwdriver.
well, they tore down the window.
Get a blow
They
dart
tore
in
down the wall, and then the last part I listened to was they found nothing there, but a note saying, "I'm always watching" or something, and I couldn't find.
Move out. Move out.
Yeah, you gotta leave.
Yeah, you
Can't
gotta.
stay there.
Just set it on fire, bro.
Burn it down. Agree.
Burn it down.
I set
Burn it up.
fire
To the rain.
Watch it burn.
Do you guys have? Do you guys have any spooky things that happen to you? I think spooky things is nostalgic. Scary stories are always nostalgic to me. Did you guys grow up with anything creepy happening?
No, because I would have left pretty fast. I don't do.
I have a
I
story
was
of
an
my dad
instigator.
that He said this actually happened. So there was I think it was Riverside Inn, the old bridge that used to be there. They tore it down and stuff, but it was that bridge, and it was supposedly haunted and everything, all old bridges are, And so, but I guess he was trying to cross it one night, and there was a car coming on the other side, and it's not big enough for two cars, so he pulled over, and it was him and my aunt, his sister, in the car, and so he was waiting for the truck. It was an old truck to come over, and it never came. They were just waiting, and did the truck ever come by? Where'd the truck go? And they're it never passed. They're where's the truck? And my aunt starts figuring out. She's I don't know. I never saw it, man. It never came by. But they know they saw a truck to come past, and and they were letting them through and stuff. Never happened.
My
Ghost truck?
Ghost
My-
truck.
I don't know. But that's what
That
he
sounds
said
like
happened,
a really bad movie.
my dad's
Ghost truck.
mother always so she lived right by in Plantation, and people lived there. Because she was younger, because she lived in the South, she lived in Georgia.
Yeah.
And it's she lived right by the street of an old plantation, but some people just bought it, and they would live there while they show people through the house.
Yeah.
And she swears she would hear chains of things, and she would see because there was another white family that bought the house, and so she would hear them yelling at things that weren't there, and but they could never. She's always said that they never left because they felt they had to be there, and so they couldn't afford going anywhere else. So you could hear the chains squeaking randomly, and she would hear songs and humming of things as she would walk by. And apparently they were always really nice to the other black families, but
The white family was.
But if white people would walk past, it would get loud, and then it would go quiet again. Because it's open for tours, so you can walk through it, and apparently if you were a white person and you'd walk through it and you weren't, they didn't feel you were being respectful to what happened and didn't feel sorry, they would come out with scrapes and stuff on them.
That would be a great movie. That'd be something what's his face? Jordan Peele could make that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he needs to do something like that. That'd be crazy.
That's
Didn't he do?
interesting story.
No, he
Like,
did,
but she would hear things.
he did,
Yeah.
Creepy.
No, he did,
That's crazy.
What's it called? What's the
Ooh.
movie? That's where he goes in hypnosis, and it's the modern day slave trade or something.
Get Out.
Get Out, yeah. It's,
T. Ray brought
crazy.
that up. I
You know
knew.
what would be a really good movie is that, but I wonder what the ghosts and people would do to a mixed person. Do they treat him as a black person or a white person?
Probably
Yeah.
they're probably angrier.
They're probably you traitor.
Yeah.
And imagine if
Ghost truck comes and runs them over. I don't know about that. That was weird, but they both say it happened. The truck
yeah.
I have one that's
Never
kind
came
of
across.
funny.
I have an actual one.
You.
go
Oh
first,
yeah.
Landon.
Go,
It's
go,
a
go.
personal experience.
Oh,
Oh,
go.
mine is also a personal experience.
But it's explained by natural. I one time I used to struggle to sleep a lot as a little kid. I would get paranoid at night and stuff.
Yeah.
Paranoid.
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 Okay, continue.
Paranoid.
Paranoid.
I don't know if I should continue actually.
Continue, Landon.
Okay. But I didn't realize what it was at the time. But it was what is it called?
You had what's it called? The sleep paralysis.
sleep paralysis. I had sleep paralysis.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh.
Landon has told me about this before. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I didn't realize what it was because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Until way later,
Okay,
until someone
finish the
explained to me.
story.
Okay. But like what happens like in sleep paralysis is you can't move. And you can still dream, and you're seeing. And for me, I got like really sick, and like I had vertigo, like everything was spinning. But I could see someone. I didn't realize that at the time what it was, but it was the Hat Man. Like that is a real phenomenon. Like it's real.
It's the Hat Man.
Yeah, it's the Hat Man. It's just a guy like
things people see like when you're in sleep paralysis. It's like
yeah,
this shit.
it's like a common thing people see. Like I think it's just like associated with like stranger, like unknown. But it's like I saw like a guy in like a hat and like a trench coat, and I thought I was gonna die because I thought he was trying to come into my room and kill me.
Oh my gosh.
But I tried to like move my body as much as I could. I tried screaming, but like you can't talk because you're like technically sleeping. But eventually I like fell off my bed and I was just laying there for like a couple hours.
Were you still awake?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I was still like I was like.
You can see that's the crazy.
I got really sick after like started throwing up and. Yeah, it was not good. I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was just like.
Have you ever
a really
had sleep
bad
paralysis
dream.
again?
No. It's just that one time. But I've heard like vertigo and stuff again.
If that happened to me, I would never go to sleep again.
Yeah.
I would. It would be hard.
Well, it happened when I was like really little.
Yeah.
Not like little, but like probably like 8 or something, 7 or 8.
When that happened to you?
Yeah.
That's so
Again,
terrifying.
Never sleeping again, and I'm moving out. Peace out, guys.
And I'm moving out.
And I'm done.
I know it's sleep paralysis. I'm gone. I know there was actually no one there. I'm not staying there no more.
I didn't realize what I explained it to someone, not knowing that like it was a Hat Man and like I had sleep paralysis. And like they're like, dude, that's like.
Does it need to be tightened?
I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
This needs to be unplugged.
Oh.
That's just the angle.
I have one from when I was a kid. When I moved to Missouri. I was 9 when I moved to Missouri, and we moved in with...
Where'd you live before?
Houston.
Texas?
Yeah.
From Texas?
From Texas. We were moving into my current house in Missouri, and we moved in with another family that we knew in Houston. They moved to America from India through the church my mom worked at. So it was 2 daughters and a mom. Samia and Manaz were the sisters, and they moved in with us to Missouri.
Okay.
When we were moving in, we were sisters, kids. We were always up to trouble, so we would go exploring to around the backyard and to the abandoned house next to us. We would go into their backyard. One time we went into that backyard. We found a tire swing on a tree, a rope that was cut on the ground, and then 2 baby shoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like dirty baby shoes.
For sale, baby shoes,
unused. Yeah. We found that one time. We would find my toys and stuff all over the driveway.
Are you sure they're not like baby doll shoes?
They could have been baby doll shoes. It was creepy.
Well, like, what if it's like a little girl? She just like left them out.
It was an abandoned house, Sam.
Yeah,
probably weren't. Yeah.
And to that day, I still call that house the haunted house. But we found my toys everywhere, like in the driveway in the backyard, which makes sense because we were moving in, so my stuff was probably everywhere because we were unpacking. But one time, we found my mom's high school diary in the middle of the road in front of her house. And again, like, oh, you're unpacking. This probably would have been at the bottom of some box. Like, my mom's not looking at it because she's in her 30s.
In front of your house?
In front of our house, just in the road. We find it, we pick it up, we bring it to my mom. She's like, what are you guys doing with my diary? And we were like, we found it. We found it. And for years, we had no idea. Because my toys being scattered all over the place could be explained. But, like, we're unpacking. My mom's diary is a different thing.
That's weird.
From high school. From, like, a decade plus before. And for years, we could not find out how the diary got out there. And then when I was visiting Samia Manaz this summer in Chicago, we were talking about these childhood like memories, and we were talking about the diary. We were like, yeah, what was that? And then Samia goes, oh, you guys didn't know it was me? And we were like,
so it wasn't even
bro, like for years she never admitted it.
So it's not even scary, bro.
Yeah,
well,
like she was like, you didn't
know about me.
She was like,
I'm the type of person that like will just leave. So I'm like, I'm done. So I was like,
a horror movie.
I'm not even kidding.
No, we loved scary things.
I'm leaving in the first, like when the story read Miss Ray's class where they're like, don't stay past Labor Day. I'm leaving the first second. I'm like, all right.
I won't say my
Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. But I was probably like 4, and my cousin's really, really smart, Kaylee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Sutherland.
Yeah.
Very smart. And she was my very first sleepover. Well, I fell asleep first, and she didn't want me in her bed because she went to bed to herself, and she's smarter than me. And I'm like 3. So I'm asleep, and she wakes up and goes, Reece, do you hear that? And I go, what? She goes, did you hear that? And I was like, what am I hearing? Like, I'm sorry, like, what? And she's like, Reece, there's something in the closet.
Why would you say that? Like, that's so evil.
I said, no, there's not. Kaylee, go to bed. She goes, Reece, I'm telling you, like there's something in the closet. Like, I think it might be an animal. It might be a bear.
A bear.
And I was like, Kaylee, it's not. She's like, I think it's a bear. Like, it's like legit. And I was like, Kaylee, like what?
Problem. Why would you say that?
And I like start crying. Moral of the story: I had her dad bring me home that night. I did not stay.
Because she wanted to sleep by
She
herself.
wanted to sleep by herself. So like I'm leaving. Like I'm not staying. And like I'm not kidding. Like when I was little, my brother, we lived in this apartment because I lived in Texas for like 6 months for my brother, whatever. Well, there's a tuba player downstairs, and he would practice his tuba, but the way like the acoustics sounded, it sounded like coming from the walls.
Okay.
And so like I was laying in my bed watching some YouTube, like this was my kid life, and my brother comes and goes, Reece, do you hear it? I'm like, yeah, it's a tuba player. He goes, but they're not home tonight.
How would he even know? That's so
No,
stupid.
but like
That's
I'm
so
like,
dumb.
I go,
Why would you get scared about that? He doesn't know that.
I'm like-
oh my god.
2nd grade, Sam. Leave
I would
me
instantly
alone.
say, you don't know. Stop lying.
You're such a liar. You would. He's
Turn off
older
YouTube.
than me.
Sir, you do not know what you're talking
And then I was
about.
like, well, I said, Caden, like, what are you talking about? He goes like, well, it doesn't sound like it's coming from below you, does it? And I was like, no. Because it didn't. It sounds like it's coming like from, because just the acoustics, the way it's coming. And I was like, no. And he goes, someone's out to get you. And just he turns off the lights and shuts the door.
See, that's just,
Do you guys-
That's, like, that's just evil, dude.
I cried so hard. I called my mom, and we both got in trouble for
You both got in trouble.
yeah, because I wasn't supposed to call her because she was busy. Like, she was doing something for
Oh.
work, and so I called her anyway.
Oh, well,
So I got in trouble for calling her, and Caden got in trouble for being a brat.
that's more valid.
I have a recent story though.
Mm.
It's
Recess. Let's go to
No,
recess.
recent.
Oh, recent.
Okay, so I live on McCracken, right? Don't dox me. But
Don't dox me.
So one night it was like 11 or something probably, and I hear like walking outside. I hear like crunching like leaves and stuff like outside my window. And there's the average like crackhead on McCracken all the time. So I'm thinking, but it doesn't leave. Like it stays there for a while. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like always so scared of like people like being right outside my house.
Yeah.
So I open
At
my
night?
blinds, and there's like 6 deer like right outside my window, and there's one like right next to my window. And
What's
I
crazy is that you open
knock
your
on the window.
blinds.
I knock on the window, and they all run away. They
It's
like
the
eat our
fact
plants
that
all
you
the time.
look.
Yes, the
I'm
fact
not
that you looked. I'm
investigating.
not. No.
I'm locking everything and being like, oh.
Yeah. I'm
There's
preparing.
just deer outside the whole time. Like, just like, in your bushes.
Well, like
looking
I
at-
did that. My brother, my mom was out. It was older. I was probably going into, I think it was in freshman or something. So I was just home alone, and my brother apparently was just coming by the house. He doesn't live with us at this point, and you hear he bangs the door, and it scares the crowd. I was like, who was outside the door trying to get in? Because I noticed that my mom chased a key, and I didn't think it was I was just like hit me. I was like, someone's gonna get in my house.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I locked myself in my closet, and then and then he bangs on my window. Locked
Oh,
myself in, and then
no.
I was like,
Oh, no,
oh my
dude,
god,
that
oh my
would be
god. I called my
crazy.
mom, and I'm like, Mom, someone's outside. He goes, what do you want me to do? I'm not home. And I was like,
Why are you mad? Why are you so scared?
and I was like, I don't know what to do. She's like, well, is the door locked? Yeah. Well, you're fine. Is the back door locked? I think I'm not getting out of the closet. Like, I'm stuck. My brother calls me. Reece, open the freaking door. Walk through my life. Like, confidence I've ever had in my life.
Do you guys remember Momo?
Yeah, that's scary.
I saw a Momo mask at Halloween.
Who's a Momo?
You
Like
don't
the
know
weird
Momo?
eyed face
Art
that's like a
piece.
sculpture, yeah.
Do you remember the sculpture that we were in middle
I
school?
can see a
Look it up.
picture
It's
of it.
stupid
It's
looking.
it's
only have
still I
14
still
minutes
get
left.
scared over time.
Oh, yeah. That thing's terrifying.
Oh, she just moved her phone.
Sorry. I don't like that. Okay, continue. Hurry before we run out of time.
This is something more spooky or less spooky. That's subjective.
We're going to
But
talk about
you're
Sam
student body president.
Faught.
Stuco!
Yay!
Is Stuco scarier than Halloween?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Scarier than Halloween.
Tell us about Stuco. Tell us what's all that all about.
Well, Stuco is just student council. It's just student government. And so basically you got your president. I'm president. Shelby Middleton is vice president.
Shout out.
She the GOAT. Well, you have, like, big thing about Stuco, obviously, the Spirit Days and everything. So you got Izzy Rickard, Spirit Commissioner. Shout out Izzy Rickard.
Shout out.
Got all of them. You have your senior class presidents, Keller Schaefer and Ruben Arvizu. They go crazy. And our junior class presidents, Caden. Why can I not think of it? Caden Irons and then Ava Perryman.
Okay.
They're the real goats of Stuco. They keep it all together.
Shout out. Shout out.
You should vote for them whenever they run for student body president and vice president next year. Because that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So how did you become president?
Well, I became president because I walked into AP Lane and Shelby was right there. She was like, Sam, I want to run for student body positions. And you're like, and I want you to run with me. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, why would I'm not in Stuco. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was going to ask if you were in Stuco, but you
No,
weren't.
I wasn't in Stuco. But Miss Little let it slide, so we're cool. We're cool.
Yeah.
But she asked me, like, I was like, I don't really want to. And she was like, if you run, like, can you, like, you can be president or you can choose whatever you want to do. I was like, well, if I'm going to run, I want to be president.
I want to
if I'm going to be, and she said that's fine. And so we ran.
So, I know the first time we talked, we don't have audio from that, but you were a little stressed, but it's better.
Yes,
Everything's better.
Stuco was literally insane from, like, August to the end of September and early October. But I think, like, now there's not as much stuff going on, and it's chill. And it's so hard. Like, you start it out, and it's like, I've never been student body president before.
Yeah.
Obviously, and I'm not
I've never
gonna
even
be it
been
again
in
next year.
Stuco. Didn't like.
I was
ever.
in Stuco in 8th grade.
So, but it's like not high school.
No,
Stuco.
it's and freshman year,
Freshman
but
year,
when it
okay.
was at the junior high.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I wasn't in high school Stuco. So Miss Little kind of gave me a pass, and I got all the votes I needed. So I was valid to run.
Period.
But what was the question?
You've never been in like you've never. I was.
Yeah, I know, but like obviously, like no one, you're a student body president once, and you have to run everything like that. So you kind of have to figure out how to do that stuff. But once everyone has their job and everything, and we have a system to do it, it's smooth. Next week actually is Stuco districts. We're gonna go to Skyline, and it's not like a competition. It's like a meeting. To me, I hear districts, and I'm like, it's a competition.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, me
how do
too.
you compete in Stuco? Like, who has the best spirit days or something? It's, like, it's not that. It's like a conference, basically. Like, we
Interesting.
share ideas and stuff. So,
That's fine. That's fine.
yeah. I need
Okay.
Miss Little to send out an email about that, by the way. We have details. But, yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, what's been something you love about Stuco? Like your favorite part?
I like doing the stuff. I
parts.
like making the stuff. Like, making the assemblies is awesome.
Yeah.
It's fun. You
What's
get to...
what's your process? How do you come up with ideas?
Well, basically, we have
stream about
meetings. Yes, we have meetings, and everybody pitches in, and we all have different ideas. And I just make a Google Doc, I write out a script and stuff, email all the people involved and everything. It's kind of simple. It takes a while, but
Yeah.
I mean, with the meetings and stuff, it's not like I'm making everything. It's like it's my assembly. It's not. It's all of Stuco.
Yeah.
is involved. They clean up. They set up. You help get like we have Kylie Lindsay in Stuco, and she's on the cheer team. She gets the cheer stuff all figured out, and that's great. I don't have to deal with that. We have Ava Perryman. She's in guard. Don't have to do any of that. I'm in band, so that makes it easier for them because I can just talk to the band people. So it's very helpful to have such a diverse group of people
Yeah.
in it because you can do so much with that. Like
Yeah.
And I know last time
great.
we talked about how like you wanted to see everybody contribute and do.
Yeah.
Has that gotten better?
it's gotten better. We're getting stuff figured out, and I think people know what to do now.
Okay,
I
that's
think
good.
sometimes you want people to do more, but they don't know what they're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
they need a little guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying you're gonna make cuts. Did you make those cuts?
Yeah, I think we did.
Hey!
So I think it's really awkward.
No, you're like,
It's
hey,
fun.
so fun fact, you're no longer in Stuco.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the
'Cause,
assembly.
I mean,
You have to
people-
do that?
I didn't, but someone else did. Delegation, guys, a big part of Stuco.
who delegated that part? Who
I
did
think,
you choose?
I think Miss Little did.
Okay, well that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's her job. But, what was the question?
Oh, I said if it got
What's your
better.
favorite part?
Oh yeah,
That's not what I said.
Oh.
I asked if it
My
got better.
favorite-
Already
it
answered
it
that.
has gotten better.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, okay, we
Oh,
still have our
wait.
audio from the other stuff. That's great.
This might only be like 2 minutes.
But yeah,
though.
it helps too that things are chilling out. Like there's no more football games, or
Well,
there
there
is,
is, but, like-
kind of depends.
Yeah.
There's no more like set in stone
Yeah.
football games
12:32.
and the
Oh,
tailgates and
12:32.
stuff. I always felt bad because I was never able to go to the tailgates because I was in band, and so I had to be like there early for warm ups, and I wasn't able to help set up any of that. So I always feel a little guilty, like I'm not doing enough, but
Sam,
at the same time,
I
I'm
bet
like
you are.
I'm not going to be there. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I should be doing that because I can't see if it's actually
Right.
happening.
Yeah. Do you get a little bit of like imposter syndrome sometimes just because you weren't in
Imposter
Stuco at the
syndrome for
time that like
principal?
when you were asked to run?
What's that?
Or-
Was imposter syndrome?
Imposter syndrome.
It's like you don't feel like you should be.
Yeah.
You know.
Like you feel like you may have like earned your spot, but you still feel like, oh, maybe I haven't earned it. Maybe I'm not like measuring up to what I need to be.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
guess
feel like do you feel like the imposter?
I feel more guilt
like
than I
you
do
don't deserve
What do you
the
feel guilty
spot that
about?
you're in.
I just feel guilty, like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
But I think everyone kind of feels that way. I know Caden Irons always feels that way, and he does so much. He's like, I just feel like I'm not doing enough. It's like you're doing so much.
Like you're actually doing everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like you can chill out. You're fine.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think like the tailgate stuff and that stuff always bothers me just because like I didn't do anything with it, and I probably should have. I'm the student body president and everything, but
But you also did everything for everything else. So like.
not like everything. Like still, there's
Yeah.
always more
Like
to be
you.
done.
But yes, but
And I
that's for
can-
everybody.
And the thing is, I can't do everything, and so
Yes.
Yeah.
that always makes me feel better. And I'm
And that's why there's a whole team of people.
and
Yeah.
there's lots of people in Stuco.
Yeah.
There's like 40 or 50
It
people.
takes
Yeah.
a village. It takes
Does
a
take a
village.
village.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so love Stuco, it's great, but you are more than just student body president. You were in a band.
Oh, I'm in multiple bands.
Oh, you're in multiple.
I'm in 3 bands right now. 4 bands if you count like I'm in the Springfield All City Jazz
Okay,
Band. It's like the
period.
youth symphony for jazz.
Okay.
So,
I was
yeah.
talking about the Kicks.
The Kicks. Oh, the Goats. The Kicks are one of the,
So
they're all gone though. Dude.
that was the one that I feel like
was
lots
the
of
best
everybody knows about. So tell
Yeah.
us about that. So I know you said there was no audition process.
Well, yeah, Kenley Scott literally just texted my dad. So that's how that kind of went. She had Cameron and Connor's number. She didn't have my number, but she had her dad knows my dad, and so she texted her dad to text my dad to text me to be in this band for the duck races. Because she had done the duck races the year before and didn't have a band and wanted a band for the duck races. So okay, and we had one rehearsal at her house, and we had the rest of the stuff at my house because I had like the sound equipment and
Right.
stuff, and so we did it at my house. And so I have the Battle of the Bands trophy now because that's where we practiced. So, but yeah, she just kind of texted me like, "Hey, we need a band for the or I need a band for the duck races."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll do it, and I play guitar in it, and it was awesome.
Nice.
That's so fun.
What's your favorite instrument that you play?
Drums,
Love
but guitar's
drums.
pretty awesome,
Yeah.
especially for those rock songs like that. It's so fun. You
Yeah.
So
just
how many instruments
solos.
can you play?
consistently I play drums and guitar. Those are like my main ones, but I can play bass and piano and French. Or I guess I can count French horn in my main one, but
Yeah.
bass and piano too.
I love
Bass is fun. I'm playing bass in one of the bands I'm in right now.
I love
nice.
the piano. Piano is my favorite.
Piano's fun.
And
I
I
wish I
love
was
knowing
better.
how to play. My grandmother used to wake me up on Sunday mornings to practice. We'd wake up to her playing the piano because she plays at church,
Oh.
and so she would be playing like "It Is Well with My Soul," and she
I
has
thought-
everything memorized because she taught herself how to play,
Yeah.
and then she taught herself how to play by teaching other people.
That's legendary.
So she has it memorized, so she can just play. It's
Wow.
so pretty. I also love the harp. If someone can learn how
He's
to
done
play
with
that, so I
podcasts.
can listen to it more
That's-
often.
okay, here's the thing about the harp. People always say like, "Oh, you can play every instrument, can't you?" I was like, "Well, no, I'm not exposed to every instrument.
harp
like,
is
where are you
hard.
gonna get a harp at, bro? Like for real? Like, where's a harp gonna come from?
I don't know, but I see it on TikTok sometimes, and it's 1,000 bajillion strings
yeah.
that
Yeah.
they all make different sounds.
$1,000 too.
Have you seen an auto harp though?
No, this one was pretty.
I think so. It's like a little box, right?
Auto harp. We'll do that, and
Still
then
recording?
we'll look up an auto harp. Yeah, we'll look up an auto harp, and then we'll
They won't end it.
wrap it up. Yeah. We're gonna end on an auto harp.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we? Yeah, it's those things.
Anything I can like plug? Well, we have our holiday assembly coming up for Stuco in December, so it's not even November yet. But we have Halloween coming up. No Halloween assembly; it's too scary.
Too scary.
They're gonna turn off the
And
lights.
we're all tired. So, yeah. We have Battle of the Bands coming up in December
That's
too.
exciting.
Oh yeah.
That's where I'm in the 3 bands for.
You're in 3 different bands for one thing.
Yeah, tonight we're having Andrew and the Whiffs practice.
Andrew and the Whiffs.
Andrew and the Whiffs to practice in my house. It has like
I love Andrew and the
the
Whiffs.
Whiffs. It has like literally like 10 people in that band, so it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's
Because it has like a whole horn
Yeah,
section.
I
It's
love Andrew and the Whiffs. I'm gonna wear my I love Andrew Shuford shirt to
I'm gonna
that.
wear that whenever I play. Oh, I'll wear it tonight
Wear it tonight
for
to
practice.
practice. Nice.
Okay.
Or I'll wear
Who's
my
the Battle
Penguin
of
shirt.
Bands?
The next emperor.
Yes.
When is the battle?
This
of
is me
bands?
to the next person coming on the podcast. They're the next emperor.
Show the camera. Wait.
Hey, whoever's next on this podcast, this is me to you. You're the next emperor, okay? You're the next guest.
Well, when's Battle of Bands?
December 12th. 12/12.
I'll be there.
Do you have any specific people that you want to shout out to have on here next?
T-Ray. Gotta get T-Ray on
We
here.
have to
Okay.
get
Gotta
at
get
some point.
some teachers
Okay.
on here.
You mentioned that you want to have you and Shelby maybe eventually.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or interview
More
you guys.
Stuco. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Or an interview. Yeah.
But that's a lot of Stuco. That's
Yeah.
really lame and really boring. Everyone already knows about Stuco.
Sam knows how to go.
Everyone already knows Stuco, so it's like,
Okay.
and they don't even like the Spirit Days anymore.
So T-Ray for sure.
I did all the Spirit Days this year.
You
Just
did them
saying.
all good.
I did
too.
all of them.
I did a majority
You
of
have
them
to.
except for the ones that I didn't have clothes for, and I said, well,
That's fine, bro.
but I love Izzy, so I was gonna support Izzy Rickard. Shout out Izzy.
Shout out Izzy Rickard.
Good job,
Yeah.
bro.
Because it's Spirit Days is not only the week and for football games, volleyball, golf, everything, soccer.
Yeah.
Come to
bro.
volleyball
There's-
games. We're playing districts.
Let's go! Yeah, why did you shout out that, bro?
Yeah, we beat Nixa in 3. We won our first round of districts against Branson. It wasn't really a game. Sorry, Branson.
Oh!
It wasn't a game.
Wasn't really a game.
Yeah,
No
I know.
contest.
We did beat them 25-6. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, but
We
our
do have
second
to wrap
round
it
of
up.
districts is coming up. We need to wrap it up. Thank you so much for everybody
Yeah.
that has
Yep.
come. Sam,
Ooh.
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you,
Yay.
guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Fire.
Yeah.
Please have me
We've
back.
had
It's
some
so fun.
trials and
Yeah.
tribulations, but hopefully this will be, I think it'll
Yeah.
be a good
It's gonna
episode.
be,
So
it's gonna be a
yeah.
long day.
Well, we will see you guys soon.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
We bring
Peace
the
out.
boom.
We bring the
That's
boom.
what we do. We bring the boom. That's what we do. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, hey, hey,